last Friday we had a great event in Providence with the governor and also Senator Reid at White House. With the Crossroad, we were inauguration of 30 new affordable housing units in Providence. It was a great day. And then right after that, I went to Warwick to House of Hope to see a new model of some pallet housing, which is a pilot program that we are proposing to assist with the individuals that are in a chronic homelessness situation. We have seen the individuals living under the bridge or encampment. They have proposing a creative solution to help with those individuals that are more challenging, that maybe are not ready to be living on their own in that unit. We're just going to have a lot of support services around them.
Lieutenant Governor, you had mentioned the homeless situation in the camps in Providence and elsewhere, and you also mentioned that there are some plans on the table to address this, but looking at the plans, they're not really equal to the size of the problem. And is there a plan in the books, or is there money being thought of to be spent that would both deal with the homelessness issue in the state and provide services for the people before we get there? Because building more affordable housing would take months, if not years, and there's more than 300 people who are chronically homeless in the state right now.
I have to say, we have to acknowledge the problem is big, and we have not always prioritized this as an issue. I think that right now, just look on Friday, just adding those 30 units, and I know there's the criticism that 30 units is still not doing enough. Like, it's doing something. Those are 30 families that are gonna have a safe place that they can afford to live. And I'd rather make progress in help 30, 60, 100 family than do nothing, because the problem is too big. If I cannot find a big solution, nothing can be done. So I think right now we're in a good position because there's a concern from all level of government. The governor is making this a priority. The speaker and the Senate president making this a priority. But we have to be aware that's not going to be one solution that's going to solve this. But I do believe that we can make Rhode Island a place in which homelessness is eliminated. Yeah. If we continue to work together the way how we are doing it, we can make that happen.
Yeah. Can I weigh in? So, and I actually thought I was going to have some notes on this issue. I think it's really important. People who are concerned and advocating for people who are either having trouble paying their rent, or paying their mortgage, or don't have a place because they don't have the money to pay their rent. There's millions of dollars, $250 million plus that Rhode Island is going to distribute to individuals that have as much as a $74,000 family income to help them with their rent up to, I believe, almost 12 months. So I would be referring everybody that is watching this or listening to that's having trouble with their rent, having trouble with their mortgage payment, to either contact our office or contact Rhode Island Housing, who is managing that program. But I agree with the Lieutenant Governor. At least in the short term, as we're trying to get our arms around the need to have more units and invest in that, the short term is very bright for those people who are struggling in that way. Our challenge is to make sure we get the word out to people. There's a program that's in terms of helping people with their mortgages that people could earn as much as $118,000 a year, a family. Right now, that's available. So thank you for asking that question, and we're going to make information more and more available. But Rhode Island Housing has the details of those programs, including those dollars are going to help as many as 15 to 20,000 families that are having difficulty with their utility bills right now, which is certainly a focus of mine in terms of some of the ideas I have. But short term, there's relief. The challenge is going to be to communicate with those who would be eligible for those federal programs in the short term. Long term, it's going to be more of a challenge. But right now, there is relief that you could kind of deliver that information. That'd be great. You're going to help a lot of people.
Our last